yo, the roads are clear. Everything is going to be all right now. But it took me a while to get down. Sometimes it be like that. Life calls, and sometimes you're going to roll fast, and sometimes stalls. Not that the engine is whack, but sometimes you feel like your freedom is under attack. Tonight, we're going to talk about the video game. I know for a man my age, it sounds the same, but the community is kind of real, and the culture gives you that real kind of feel, and it has appeal. What's your favorite type? Do you do this thing? I do what I like. And I like to have the PlayStation in my hand. Should I say the controller? I'm a holder. I'm going to hold it down. What's going on, y'all? We need to talk about it right now. How are you feeling? I hope that your hump day went the way that you wanted to go. And how you say? So I am here, and I hope that y'all come through and start to share. Don't disappear. Don't be scared. Don't be coming through like you don't know who. We are the stars that go up in the sky. We gonna make sure that we always get by. Let's talk about it tonight, y'all. Listen, you got PlayStation people and you got Xbox people. You got PlayStation people and you got Xbox people. And you also have Nintendo Wii type people. You know what I'm saying? You know, it is what it is. And there was a time when it seemed like video games were just for children. It was just for kids. But when you really think about it, were video games and video game systems ever just for kids? Well, we're going to take a look at it. We're going to take a strong look at it, man, because going all the way back to the arcade days, I used to see adults in that thing all the time. It wasn't just us feeding quarters into the machines, but it used to seem like it was immature to be a gamer back in the day. You know, it was like you should have been moving on to bigger and better things. But we are where we are now, and we're going to see what's up. I'm glad to be here. 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 And I'm glad you're here too. And we're going to come through and do what we got to do. I hope that y'all feeling good like me. And I am feeling good for real. I'm free. And I don't feel hindered by nothing. And I don't want nobody coming through here doing a lot of fronting. No head button. We won't clash. Make sure that we get it together and make it last forever. Keep sweat. You say what you want to say. I'm going to be here tomorrow and another day. Won't stop. The top is where I'm headed towards. What you going to do about me and do it yours. Do it your way, Burger King thing get done. I'm here, and you know my name is Son 752. That's God Power Wisdom. What we talk about, yo, you smoke the ism. I don't, but I used to a long time ago, 20 years ago, 30 actually. All right, what's going on, y'all? Check it out. First of all, what's going on, y'all? I mean, thanks for coming through on the early side of things. Stacy White, what's going on? I know I'm late. You know why I'm late? Because duty calls, because life happens, because I got things I got to do. But I was going to make sure I came through. Now, I need to tell y'all something. That because of my work situation and a personal situation, we won't be coming on at 1 a.m. probably for the next few weeks, because I have a situation going on at my job where it's going to require me to get off later than I was getting off. So we might not be starting till 1:30, maybe 2 o'clock in the morning. But that's how it's going. That's how it's going. I hope I don't lose all of y'all. I hope y'all still come through on a late night tip and still stand tall. And you never know, it might stay like that for a while. Might have to do this. That's my style. I'll still make sure I come through each and every day, because you know I don't play. All right. But that's how it's going down. So, yeah, the show might not be coming on till 1:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 2 o'clock in the morning Eastern Standard Time. But we're going to see. We're going to see. You know, I really don't like to change up the times that I do things a lot, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. What up? What up? Shirley Cheryl, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. Shirley Cheryl, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. How you feeling? Good to see me some you and Locatina, Locatina. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? How you feeling? Everything gonna be good. Everything's gonna be good, man. Listen, so tonight on the Daily Go Getimism show, we're talking about there are PlayStation people and there are Xbox people. There are PlayStation people and there are Xbox people. Video games nowadays and video game systems kind of defines, or it has the ability to define the personality of some people. It does. It has the ability to define the personality of some people. And the games of today that come out really have the power to define or identify the personality of a lot of people. And video gaming is a billion dollar industry. It's not like hold on. It's not like Pac-Man and Space Invaders back in the day. Shout out to Pac-Man and Space Invaders back in the day. Shout out to the Chinese store, being all up in the Chinese store, putting all my quarters in the Chinese, in the video game. Like, yo, man, I got next. You know what I mean? I got high score and all that kind of stuff. It was a vibe. It was a whole vibe back in the day. Going to the arcade was a big deal for me growing up. It was. And when video games started to really start to have personality, back in the 70s, video games weren't hot. You had pinball and you had a few video games, but they didn't have color. They didn't have strategy. They didn't have a lot of things going on. In the 80s, video games started to get really popular and really started to take on a life of their own. So the arcade was a big deal for a lot of people, not just kids. You would see grown men in there. You know what I mean? When Pac-Man became a phenomenon, Space Invaders was definitely a phenomenon. It just went on from there. I remember that year in 80 and 81, Pac-Man, Space Invaders, Asteroids. Then we started getting into the whole Donkey Kong thing, Mr. Do, Qbert. What do y'all remember? The classic games, the classic Atari games back in the day. So, if you had an Atari back in the day, more than likely you had company back in the day. Not everybody had the video game system. And even some people who had a video game system didn't have a lot of games. But it was the beginning of a movement. It was the beginning of a phenomenon. And really, it was something that I grew out of for years. I didn't have an Atari, but I did have a ColecoVision back in the day. And I had an Atari 400, which was actually a computer, but it played video games like the Atari. So like the Atari 2600. So essentially, I had an Atari. I had an Atari 400. They had the computer that they had was a personal computer. It was the 400 and the 800. I had the 400. So I never really bought no games for it. Oh, God. Early, really, Bill Cosby. You know what I mean? I just looked at him go ahead and write what he was about to write. Like, oh, I see it coming. It was starting to rain down. So good. I ain't mad at you. Not yet. He said, all right, no more. Okay, thank you. See, you're a good troll. He's a cool troll. That's what's up. All right, but yeah. So I never had a Nintendo. Never had an NES. Never had a Sega Genesis. And that's when, video games was really starting to get hot. Now, I got back into it when the Sega Dreamcast came out. And the Sega Dreamcast was a dope video game system. It really was. The Sega Dreamcast was a dope video game system. Surely, sure, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. Surely, sure, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. Arthur Morgan, what's going on? You erased that comment, huh? Bill Cosby says it's amazing how streamers with game systems now get millions of views by just playing. They get donated money. Like, what the yo, real shit. Like, and people watch them. Like, if you go on YouTube right now and you look at the live stream, you're going to see people playing video games and they get mad views. Now, that's not my thing. I like to play. But evidently, people like to watch other people play. They like to play and watch other people play. They do their thing. But I've noticed that through the years, gamers attach themselves to a particular system. So you had your Nintendo people, you had your PlayStation people, and you had your Xbox people. Now, for my purposes, I think that everybody either is really a PlayStation person or an Xbox person. It's not that you can't be a Nintendo person, but Nintendo really thinks that video games are just for kids because they don't have the titles. They don't have the titles that Sony and Xbox have. Well, should I say Sony and Microsoft have? They don't have them. There are no mature games played on Nintendo. So although they had other gimmicks that were very popular, like the Wii, where you were able to, perform motion and stuff like that. Once you figured out that you didn't really have to do the motion with the Wii, you could do this, and it was the same as doing this. Technology, baby. Technology. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure that y'all share the show. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, this is the Daily Go Getimism Show. I'm your host, Sun752. I'm feeling like a real man should. I hope y'all feeling like real men and women should also. Tonight on the Daily Go Getimism Show, we are talking about there are PlayStation people and there are Xbox people. So when I say that there are PlayStation people and there are Xbox people, most people who are gamers attach themselves to a particular system. And like I was saying, Nintendo doesn't have mature titles. So you're not going to be able to play Resident Evil on hold on, y'all. Hold on. Got you, bitch. All right. You're not going to be able to play Resident Evil on Nintendo. You're not going to be able to play Call of Duty on Nintendo. You're not going to be able to play Last of Us on Nintendo. You're not going to be able to play. You weren't able to play a Max Payne on Nintendo. You weren't. All of the games that are rated mature weren't made for the Nintendo system, the NES. You're not going to be able to play those games. So if you want to play the more up-to-date, most popular games that are rated mature, you have to have a Sony, PlayStation, or an Xbox. Now, when you play online, which is the most popular way to play video games, you play online because you play online against other people, whatever. Xbox, or should I say Microsoft gamers can't play against PlayStation gamers. And if you have a PlayStation 4, you don't play against people who have a PlayStation 5. How about that? A lot of people don't know that. So yeah, the two don't match. If you have a PlayStation 4, you're playing on a different platform than people who have a PlayStation 5. Why? Well, there's some reasons, because first of all, they want to give people an incentive to buy the newest system, which is the PS5. And the PS5 system is actually faster than the PS4 system. So maybe it works out that way. My brother Keith Tyler is in the house. My brother Keith, what's going on, my dude, my mellow, my man? Why don't you get on the mic and won't you take it to stand? How you feeling? And Shadow Band, what's good? My man Shadow Band, good to see you, my dog. Thanks for coming through. Appreciate you mucho. So yeah, so you have PlayStation people and you have Xbox people, and they don't play against each other. So you may have aligned yourself with, okay, Xbox, they call is Xbox Live. That's how they play online. Xbox Live is how Microsoft users play online. And the difference between a PlayStation network and an Xbox Live network is Xbox Live, they have to pay in order to play online. It used to be $4.99 a month. I don't know how much it is anymore, but that's how much it used to be. And honestly, I don't hear people talking about Xbox the way that they used to. Now I know that there are Xbox users out there because I had a little discussion with some the other day, But I used to hear a lot of verbal battles between Xbox people and PlayStation people. I used to hear it all the time. No, Xbox Live is the best. Xbox is better than PlayStation. PlayStation people would be like, I don't like Xbox. They got too many buttons on their controller, which is actually the same amount, but it does look like, for some reason, it looks like there are more buttons on the Xbox controller than it is on the PlayStation controller. I don't know. I don't know what that's about. Bill Cosby says, do you think PlayStation people are more drawn to a certain political point of view as opposed to Xbox? Because it's like a club, sort of. You know what? Who knows? The thing is, you would have to be able to identify who the PlayStation people are. And you also have to take into consideration that there are children who play both, who are not eligible to vote, and they may not know too much about politics and things like that. So who can really say? But if you polled adults, I wonder what they would say about that. I wonder if PlayStation, to me, I swear, I would, if I had to guess, I would probably say that Xbox people are probably more geared toward the GOP, and PlayStation people are probably geared more towards the Democratic Party. And the only reason I say that is because PlayStation Network is free. And you know how the Democratic Party is always associated with somebody getting something for free. Welfare benefits, subsidies, stimulus packages, governmental assistance. So maybe PlayStation people are more geared towards the Democratic Party, but I'm only guessing because I don't know. But because Xbox people are willing to pay to play, maybe they are more GOP people. Maybe. And there are definitely more PlayStation people than there are Xbox people. Just by sheer numbers. Just like the Democratic Party has more registered voters than the GOP. But I'm still only guessing because I can't know. Keith Tyler says Xbox all the way. Really? I bet, man, do you play? Man, busy as you be, you don't play. I know you don't play. Shirley Cheryl says, I ruled with the Wii. I ruled with the Wii and board in my house, and guess who came over? Who? Who came over? I rule with the board, the we and board. What's the we? What's the board? What's the board? See, y'all gotta put me up on some shit. I might not know. Y'all might know some stuff that I don't know. But the bottom line is, you know, when I first started doing like radio and shit like that, I used to ask people all the time. Are you an Xbox person or are you a PlayStation person? And if they was an Xbox person, I used to quickly dismiss them. You know what I mean? Get this bum out of here. My man Gorilla God King, Gorilla God King, Gorilla God King, yeah, came through, always doing this thing. That's my brother from across the way, across the water, across the pond. Yeah, what's going on? Yeah, he always coming through. Make sure he represent. Yeah, $10 super chat is what he sent. Yeah, he spent the dough, and I appreciate that. So yeah, act like you know. The flow gets a little tighter when I see he write a little message to the God. Yeah, I see it. It's hard. It's dope. That thing is hype. I appreciate you. You that my type. Yeah, appreciate when suckers come through. Niggas going to make sure that they do what they do. And it's going to be flowing like the water pulling out of the cup. I feel it. It's getting wet. Yep. Everything is going to be all right. Talk about Xbox, PlayStation tonight. Appreciate you, my dude. You know how we do. Let's get it popping. Let's get it popping. Let me. Appreciate you, my dude. You think I don't when I do? That's what I'm talking about. My peoples. My people. Luca says, I have both, but play the Xbox more. Really? So which one do you have more? Do you have a PS5 and an Xbox One? Or is one of the systems older than the other one, so you play one more than the other one? Which one? Which one is it? Bill Cosby says Nintendo is more fun because they are come and go type of games. Okay, like an arcade back in the day. The big two, PS and Xbox, are more geared for addiction and getting stuck on gameplay more. You know what? That's an interesting perspective. And you might be on to something with that. Real shit. You might be on to something like that. I never really thought about it like that. They have more games that are more like come and go. And yeah, Xbox and PlayStation do have the cult games, like the Call of Duties, like the Fortnites, like the Grand Theft Autos. The GT5s. Look how long Grand Theft Auto 5 has been out. That shit came out at the end of 2013, my peeps. The end of 2013. It's no end in sight. Biggie says, how do you feeling after Trump won that debate, Unc? You know damn well he ain't win that debate. He got his ass a whoop. He got yo. You know, like I could compare what happened to Trump last night to like when you first start playing Call of Duty online and you ain't good yet. And you ain't getting no kills. They whooping your ass. You like, yo, why they I just keep getting shot? The game ends. The game ends team deathmatch, and you brought down your team. You made your team lose. You got like 4 kills and 34 deaths. Don't pick him. Don't pick him. Next time I see him in the lobby, we out of here. He gotta go. He got his ass whooped bad. She took him to the tool shed. Coco T, what up? What up, Coco T? Thanks for coming through. Cow bones. That's right. Let's get to it. Cow bones. It's time for the cow bones. Time for the cow bones. We gotta get dressed, put on a uniform for the cow bones. Cow bones. Cow bones. I'm gonna put on my cow bones. Cow bones, baby. They ain't bees. They cow bones. Cow bones, baby. They not bees. They cow bones. All right, we good? All right, y'all. It's time for y'all to get dressed too. All right, we got the right. We got the middle. We got the left. Which one y'all want to wear? The right, the middle, or the left? Which one you want to wear? I said the right, the middle, or the left? Which one you want to wear? I said the right, the middle, or the left? Which one you got? I said the right, the middle, or the left? Which one you want to wear? I said the right, the middle, or the left? Which one you want to wear? I said the right, the middle, or the left? Which one you want to wear? I said the right, the middle, or the left? Which one? Let me see what y'all talking about. Let me see. Shirley Cheryl says right. Okay, Locatina says left. All right, so we got one for the right. We got one for the left. We got one for the right. We can get a tiebreaker real quick. We can get the tiebreaker. We can get the tiebreaker. Which one y'all want to wear? I'm not answering no questions till we get this thing over with. Bill Cosby says one. I don't know. Hold up. Hank Hill says my right or your right. Your right. So this is my right. This is your right. Right? All right. So this is the right. This is the middle. I think my middle and your middle is the same. No diddy. And this is the left for you. Okay. So what we got? Biggie says left. Locatina says left. Let's see. Shirley Cheryl says right. Left might win. All we need is one more. Left might win. Unless right. Right came back. We even. We dead up. We dead even. Which one? Which one? Which one? Which one? Hank Hill says, I didn't count if we're on a different side because my right is your left. Okay. All right. So which one? What we talking about? Stacy says right. Change my vote to right. All right. Then right is going to be. So this is the right. There we go. Boom. That's right. All right. All right, y'all. Stick your neck out. Stick your neck out so you can get your cow bones. Look, you see the texture? This is good. Good authentic cow bone right there. Shit is good. You see, it's just shining like it's shellacked. It's shining like it's shellacked. All right, come on. Put your neck out there. Put your neck out. Put your neck out. All right, let me give you the ocular proof. Make sure that y'all understand why we do this. Make sure you understand the sticky stand. All right, here we go. Looking good. Y'all looking right. Y'all looking right. Look at that. Okay. Look at y'all. Looking good. Looking good. See, looking correct. You know what I'm saying? Ladies looking pretty, looking lovely, looking beautiful, looking gorgeous, looking sexy out here. Brothers out here looking suave, looking debonair, looking handsome. You know, everybody looking fly, everybody looking good. Man, you know me throwing that shit on everything good. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. Yeah. Everything is going to be all right. Think it won't. All right, let's get it popping. We are here. This is the Daily Go Getimism Show. I'm your host, Sun752. That's Sun752, aka Omar with the. I'm feeling like a real man should. I hope y'all feeling like real men and women should. Also tonight on the Daily Go Getimism Show, we're talking about there are PlayStation people and there are Xbox people. Which one do you fall? Which category do you fall in? There are Xbox people. There are PlayStation people. Y'all can call into the show. If you want to call into the show, you want to talk about Xbox, PlayStation, or maybe, just maybe, you are a Nintendo person. You can call in. The number to call is area code 319-527-6199. That's the number to call. I said a 319-527-6199. Yes, y'all. I said a 319-527-6199. Yeah, get on the line. I said 319-527-6199. Yeah, get your shine, baby. Get your shine, baby. Get your shine, baby. Get your shine, baby. 319-527-6199, baby. Call 319-527-6199. Press number 1, and that will let me know that you would like to speak, and then I will call you out by the last 4 digits of your telephone number. You can rock on and do the damn, do the damn thing. So I see that we have people who want to talk. Y'all still want to talk politics. Oh, we talked about politics yesterday and Monday. And so y'all Trumpers are mad because y'all got your ass kicked. Well, you know, I don't know if you've ever lost a fight. I know that when you lose a fight, it can be demoralizing. Like back in the day, you know, it was so important for your fight game to be up to par. But there was some times when some dudes, or should I say some boys, got their ass kicked by a girl. And the worst thing that could ever happen to you socially back in the day is for a girl to beat you up. It wasn't cool for Peppermint Patty to put the paws on you and put you down. Now, a lot of times when a boy would get beat up by a girl, he would say, I didn't really want to hit her because she was a girl. And sometimes those girls can really fight. Maybe she grew up with a lot of boy, like brothers or boy cousins or whatever, and they didn't hold back. And she might have knew how to hold hers. So even if she didn't know how to hold her hand, she might have knew how to hit hard. And she might have got you. I've seen my sister beat up a dude before. She fought him like a girl, but she won. Biggie says Haitians really be eating cats and geese. No, they don't. That shit was bullshit. That's why his ass lost last night. All right, Brent says a cult is wearing cow bones. What the fuck kind of witchcraft is this? Man, ain't no witchcraft over here. All right, Blue, what up, Blue? All right, hold on. Brent says, hell no. All right, hell no. I mean, look, y'all ain't gotta stay. You know, this is not a begging channel. You know what I mean? My man, Gorilla God King, he blessed me with the super chat. But I don't ask you for no money. The only thing that I will ask you for is a like. Like, please hit the like button, share the show, and subscribe to the channel. Other than that, it's all free. It's all democratic over here. You know what I mean? We ain't asking you for nothing. Blue says, damn, we look slay. That's what's up. L Jr. says, you a 5%er, my brother. All right, let's put it this way. I used to follow the 5%. I'm definitely down with the principles. I'm a little pissed off with the gods and earths right now for reasons that I don't really want to discuss right now. But yeah, you know, I used to definitely be down with the nation of gods and earths. I'm still down, but you know, Their principles, they ain't tight no more. They used to be on point. They wouldn't let you get away with certain shit. Now a lot of the 5%ers are acting like 85ers. And I can't get with that. All right. Blue says I don't use either. All right, no PlayStation, no Xbox. Okay. Police body cam footage and online footage, geese, ducks, and cats, dogs eating. It wasn't no Haitians. It was actually an American with some kind of mental problems or some shit like that. But y'all probably don't want to believe that shit because y'all want like, yo, that shit is disgusting. L Jr. says, my man's too old to be discussing consoles. And that's why I wanted to do this show. How are you too old to do anything? I love when people try to say, and I am 54 years old. And I play PlayStation whenever I get a chance because I like to play Call of Duty. And I'm good at it too. I'm not the best, but I be winning. Like you see me, I'm number one at the end of the shits. But how are you too old to do whatever you want to do? Please explain that to me. Because, you know, a lot of people say that you're too old to listen to hip hop. Like hip hop is a young person's game. So, you know, you're too old to listen to current hip hop, which I don't know why anybody would want to listen to that bullshit anyway. But so you're too old to make a rap record. But LL Cool J just came out with a new album, and it's okay. It's not bad. It's not his best work, but it's a solid album. It's pretty good. But I'm like, how are you too old to do whatever the fuck you want to do? That's the reason why I still bust rhymes and beat on tables. It's like I'm not too old to do whatever I want to do as long as I'm not hurting nobody. I will never be too old to do exactly what I want to do as long as I'm not hurting nobody. So I can't get with that. But we're going to talk about consoles tonight. The Cryptic Bun says PlayStation is great for RPGs and Xbox is better for competitive gaming, but doesn't have a diverse a catalog. That's true. PlayStation definitely wins on catalog, hands down. Hands down. And PlayStation used to have a lot of exclusive titles. Like they own the oh shit, what's that? Dante. They used to be the only one with GTA Grand Theft Auto. That was a PlayStation title. What else went to Xbox that used to be exclusive to PlayStation? What is that shit? It has so many versions of this shit. Hold on. I can find out. What is that shit? Hold on. Hold on just a second, my peoples. Because for some reason, I can never remember the name of this shit. And, but I'm going to tell you in just a minute, in just about 1 second. All right. No. All right. Uncharted. That's what I'm talking about. Uncharted. I believe that Uncharted is still exclusive to PlayStation. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that Uncharted is still exclusive to PlayStation. Like I said, correct me if I'm wrong, because there's a good chance I could have goofed that up. I don't think I did. Let me see. American, what's that? McIyer? This guy simps for Kamala. I simp for Kamala. So, you know what I saw online today? And this was some dumbass shit. I saw some dude, he said, imagine being a man and voting for Kamala Harris. And I was like, damn, man, y'all getting dumber and dumber. So you gotta vote for Donald Trump because he a man? I'm more masculine and manlier than a lot of men. But that's some dumb sounding shit to me. What if he's not your kind of man? But I know a lot of y'all gangster type dudes, y'all be gay. So it makes sense that y'all would always be on a guy's side because y'all like to do it to men. Like y'all have desire, like men make y'all dick hard. So I get it, but I don't get it. Like I understand, but I don't get it. Or maybe I get it, but I don't understand. No, y'all get it. I don't know. But that's some dumb shit. Donald Trump is corrupt. I can't fuck with nobody like that. I don't know about you, but I can't follow somebody that's in trouble all the time. I'm too old for that shit. And he too old for that shit. And one thing I know about people who always are in trouble or always need help getting themselves out of a jam, they did the shit. So if you constantly have to defend somebody that's always in trouble, but you're never in trouble, that doesn't send off something in your mind like, or do y'all consider him to be an alpha male? I don't know. How did Kamala win? She baited this dumbass. Like, he can't even, this motherfucker don't have no focus. He doesn't have focus. She treated him like a dog, like, yo, your rallies are corny. And he couldn't ignore that shit. Like, my rallies? How dare you talk about my rallies? My rallies are great. People come to see me. They don't leave my rallies. They like to hear what I have to say. Your rallies are corny. Not mine, yours. Like, dude, she said in the beginning of the debate, this is what he's going to do. He's going to come up here. He's going to tell a bunch of lies. And then he's going to talk about immigration, even when the question doesn't have anything to do with immigration. And that's what he did. That's exactly what he did. Like she fucked that boy up. She did. She fucked him up bad. That shit was nasty. Like, he too old to be falling for a head game like that. That was crazy. He says, no policy. Yo, no policy. He can't even answer a simple question. Yo, Donald Trump, do you want Ukraine to win against Russia? I just want it to be over. Well, you answered the question, but the question was yes or no. Yo, Donald Trump, would you sign or would you oppose a nationwide abortion bill? He never answered that. But he answered it by not answering it. Like she won the debate easily. Hands down. He know he lost too. You know what I mean? Like that nobody is used to seeing Donald Trump being on his heels. He was on defense the whole night. You know, like y'all watch football? You know anything about football? You know, when you run the ball, the offense becomes the aggressor. The offensive line becomes the aggressor because they can move. They got to move the defense out of the way so the running back can find the hole, can hit the hole and run for the touchdown, get the first down or whatever. When you are passing the ball, then the offense is on defense because they have to keep, protecting the quarterback. So offensive lines, when they're good, they always want to be in the running position because offensive linemen are big motherfuckers. They can pancake D linemen because D linemen have to be fast just in case they have to chase somebody. Offensive linemen don't have to run. They don't have to deal with none of that. So last night, Donald Trump was an offensive lineman with the pass rush. And Kamala was getting to his quarterback time and time again. He was missing blocks all over the place. But she toyed with him and like, yeah. Bet you can't stop talking about immigration. Sure can't. I bet you if I talk about your rallies, you'll get rattled. Sure will. And they asked him about January 6th. This motherfucker said, why y'all don't ask about this? And how come y'all didn't lock these people up for that? That ain't what they asked you, my dude. Okay. Don't go off topic. Stick to PlayStation versus Xbox. Let's do that. All right. Jug, have you played the Posey? Okay. Let's see. Josh Bruin says, gee, imagine voting for a woman's bodily autonomy. So crazy. What the fuck are you talking about? Y'all cats, I don't know. Like, Trump taps into something different for y'all. Like, y'all men, y'all Trump support men, y'all. He brings out the bromance in y'all, dude. He brings out the bromance in y'all. That shit crazy. Bro, Trump got shot in the face and not in person, and not one person hurried to leave. He got shot in the face. Do you realize what you just wrote, dumbass? He got shot in the face. That motherfucker didn't even get shot in the ear. Did you see his ear last night? That shit, he did not get shot. He got hit with something, but he ain't get shot. I know people who got shot. He ain't get shot. He said he wants the states to decide. He didn't answer the question. I know when a person answers the question, dude. See, I do this. I know when somebody answers a question and when they don't. And he does not answer questions. He's very, very bad at answering questions. He's really terrible at it. And he didn't answer the question. He didn't answer the questions that was asked. He spent most of his time trying to rebuttal Kamala. That's what he spent this whole night doing, rebuttaling Kamala Harris. Oh no, I gotta say something. I gotta say something about her. She fucked him up. She just strung him along. It was nasty. And y'all know she did. She strung him along and laughed at him like the same way he was shitting on Biden in that first debate. She shit on him on this one. She did. She like, when she said, I'm going to do something that I never thought I would do. I want to invite y'all to one of his rallies because you're going to find it really interesting. She said, I want y'all to go see him kick that dumb shit he be talking about. Like, go to his rallies. Like, yo, I ain't even scared. I don't even worry about the votes. Go see his shit. You gotta see this spectacle. Like, who would do that? Who would do that? Who would tell their Who would tell the voting public to go see their opponent? Like, go see him. Go see that shit he talking about. I ain't even worried about the propaganda. Go see him. You're going to love it. Okay. Bald Head Truth Network says black people need to be for neither, honestly. And the blacks are really thinking Democrats are here to save us. God help us all. How come people refer to Democrats all the time? How come you never hear anybody say Republicans? They don't say Republicans. They always say the specific candidate. They always say Donald Trump, but they don't want to say just Biden or whatever. They want to say Democrats, like it's the whole party. Like, what is that? What is that? Like, do y'all understand the psychology behind that shit? But I got something for you. I got a little job for you. Name one thing, one policy that the GOP, aka Republicans, have done for black people. Any policy. I don't care how far back you go. Name one thing. Current, past, present, future. Because all I hear is first of all, in the Republican Party, they don't even, Trump, I'll give him this. He's the only one who even mentioned black people. They don't fuck with them. They don't. You know? This man is biased. I am biased. Shit. I'm biased as fuck. I play sides. I choose teams. I am friends with my friends, and I'm enemies with my enemies. Oh, so you got me on that one. But I'm also a good listener. I'm a very good listener. All right. Okay. They asked her about her job at the border, and she deflected to the rally. Okay. So she didn't say anything about how she had the toughest border bill. She didn't say anything about that, because I remember her saying something about that. So she had the toughest border bill that was ready to go, and Donald Trump stopped it. Yeah, I remember that last night. I saw the debate too. So you said then she deflected to his rally. No, that's not what she did. She answered the question. She did. All right. We need to vote strictly. Okay. What do you say? We need to vote strictly for who offers black the best situation, but no government can save anybody in your particular situation. Well, no political party is going to focus strictly on black people. But you'll have a better chance with the Democratic Party than you will with the GOP. Because with the GOP, you're not going to get shit for black people. You're not. They don't do that. They don't offer programs. They don't do that. That's not what they do. It's not what they do. They keep their mind on the money. Junior, why do you keep asking me what my beliefs are? All right, we need to. Okay, wait. She didn't answer the immigration. Yes, she did. Intelligent ones don't get caught in politics. Okay, Wisdom says this channel doing good for people and should stay away from political people who don't work for people, for multi-billionaires who pay them to get elected. All right, cool. What up, Wisdom? Josh says you don't know what bodily autonomy means. It means women should have the choice. Oh, bodily autonomy. Okay, I was agreeing with you. Well, bodily, you know, okay, you bodily autonomy. Okay, you kind of making up like autonomy means freedom, and bodily. Okay, we know what bodily means, but okay, I've never heard those terms put that way. So, I mean, in case you don't think I understand vocabulary, though, I'm regardless of what you might think, I'm a college graduate too. So I don't know if you are a college graduate, but I am, and I was very good in English, still am, and was okay in math too. And like, you're not dealing with no dumbass nigga over here. Penn State University, 1993, Administration of Justice. Yes, I'm not. So I don't know, I might be coming off to you a certain kind of way, but you come to the wrong one if you're looking for somebody stupid. You couldn't catch, but I got something y'all can do. Fuck the bullshit. You can call into this show because these keyboard gangsters and shit, this shit kind of drains me. You can call into the show. Let me put the number in the chat. 319-527-6199. Because I like for people to put their money where their mouth is. Because this chat shit is a drag. Call 319-527-6199 if you're not a pussy. If you are a pussy, a bitch, then you won't call in. And I know that most of you won't call in because you're pussies and bitches. But if you're not, call in. Totally uncensored. You can say anything you want to say. You don't even have to be respectful. You can call in, express yourself, tell me what your beliefs are, and rock out. Do your thing. And I don't cut you off. I won't cut your time. I'll let you go ahead and kick that bullshit. 319-527-6199. If you're not a pussy or a bitch. 319-527-6199. Haley Fawn says, I'm a PlayStation guy. Me too. I've always been a PlayStation guy. I mean, it's the best console. They always are the innovators. I mean, they were the first ones that went from CDs to DVDs, and then they were the first one to have Blu-ray. And then when they came out, but let me ask y'all this: what was the best? What's the best PlayStation console? Because we had this a little discussion about this last week, I believe, or the week before. Which was the best PlayStation? Was it the PS1, the PS2, the 3, the 4, or the 5? Which one do y'all think was the best? Do you think that they got better as they went on and the 5 is the best? Or do you think like me? I think the PS4 was the best system, hands down, no competition. And I think that's the reason why it's harder for them to phase out the PS4. It's taking them longer to phase out the PS4 than they took for the PS3. I think the PS4 was the best system. Number 2, I think, was the PS2. Because it was the first one that introduced DVDs. You didn't have to have as many memory cards. And, the PS1 was a great system. But the PS2, the graphics were so much better. The gameplay was so much better. And you didn't have to keep changing discs. The thing about PS1 was those long RPG games. Like remember Final Fantasy VII? That shit had like how many discs to it? Like 3 or 4? That shit was a drag. All right. Craig Halpin says, yet she can't get a crowd. Okay. You're right. She can't get a crowd. That's why she even brought it up. Because she can't get a crowd. Y'all some brainwashed dummies. Josh Bruin says, what I don't understand is why you don't why you didn't understand what bodily. Oh my God, dude, get off my dick. Get the fuck out of here. TJ. Wait a minute. TJ. All right, let's Trump lost her black accent last night. She was in white girl interview mode. She's a chameleon. So you don't know nothing about code switching? Are you the same way at your job as you are in front of your family? And if you are, I guess maybe you have that kind of job. But I think it's good to be able to code switch. You said they freed slaves? That's your geo. No, they didn't freeze. They didn't free any slaves. No, they didn't do that. They didn't do that. And I thought that somebody would try to go to that. Did you know Abraham Lincoln didn't even like black people? Did you know that? He didn't like black people at all. You know, do you know why the slaves were really free? Not because they gave a fuck about them. They couldn't beat the South. The South was strong. The South was rich. They were trained. They were strong. They would have never beat the North. I'm sorry. The North would have never beat the South. So they had to, in order to get support for the war, they had to put slavery, the end of slavery, on the table. Abraham Lincoln didn't give a shit about the slaves. He didn't. And it showed through how they never did the 40 acres and a mule and never had reparations. There has been no apology for slavery. Oh, I see we have a caller on the line. Caller with the block number. All right, I'm going to get to you in just a second. This is about to be fun. This is about to be fun. All right. Okay, let's do it. Okay, we're going to go to a caller now. Let me give y'all a little disclaimer. Sometimes when people call in, they really only call in to troll and bullshit, you know. So, you know, I have to make sure that y'all understand that, because this may be a prank call. You just never know, you know. But it could be a serious caller too. So I want to show respect to whoever is calling in, because they might not be a pussy or a bitch. And if you want to call in 319-527-6199, you don't have to wait until the person who is on the line hangs up in order to call in. We have 50 lines open and whatever, so we good. Nobody gets on hold. You won't. There's no busy signal. Everything is good. All right, caller with the private number. Welcome to the Daily Go Getimism Show. Thank you for holding. Thank you for calling in. What's on your mind tonight? What's good?
I am so young because I am too young. Like I said,
what did I tell you?
Tomorrow, today.
What did I tell you?
Next day.
What did I tell you? I warned you.
Young because I'm too young. You get bus rocked.
I warned you. I told you. Whenever they block their number, it's normally some stupid shit.
You are not China, so you cannot go to China. You hear
me? Brent said this dude never went to college. Oh, let me cut this dude. Let me cut this motherfucker. Okay. Brent says this dude never went to college. They gonna put you back in chains, boy. Oh. Well, I wasn't never in chains, so they could just put me in chains. Not back in chains. They would just put me in chains. Penn State 1993, baby. All right. Stacey White says, here are your cow bones. Here are your cow bones. It's coming down on the right, or coming down on the right now. Have a safe night. Thanks for coming through, Stace. Appreciate you. Blue pill, red pill says, Brent, chill. Nah, let Brent do his thing. That's let Brent do his thing. We ain't gonna censor nobody. As long as you don't fuck up the chat, I don't care. Y'all can do your thing. It don't matter. It don't matter. All right. Brent says, I ain't dumb. Pissed him off. Got him triggered. Piss who off? I don't know. Now I can't follow the chat because I'm lost. Jug says, love how they pick 3 black rappers that he listens to try to prove a point when the majority of his partners were not black people. Ain't that some shit? But that's how niggas are, man. You know what I mean? We go for the okie doke all the time because we want that white validation. I get it. I do. I get it. I get it. We want to be the man next to the man. We don't really want to be the man. We want to be the man next to the man. Please hit the like button, y'all. Share the show. Subscribe to the channel. You haven't subscribed to the channel yet. This is the Daily Go-Getimism Show. We were supposed to be talking about, or should I say we are supposed to be talking about, there are PlayStation people, there are Xbox people, there are PlayStation people, there are Xbox people, there are Xbox people, PlayStation people, even Nintendo people. Which one are you? Which one do you play? Which one you're gonna do? I see a lot of people coming at me and everything is going to be all right. The P is free. And also the DOPE. I'm dope as a motherfucker, and you'll see. I pick up the sticks and make sure everybody understand these hits. These tits that I squeeze. I'll be down with my girl. Why? Because she's my world. I say the time that I spent doing what I gotta do when I make sure that I'm down with you. Should I be down with you? Are you worthy? Like James, do you do the things the same as the next man? Do you make up your own plan? Do you do what you gotta do? 10 toes? Do you stand? I got a band, got a whole like horns, strings, drums, percussion. Everything is gonna be all right. We talking about PlayStation and Xbox tonight. Word. All right. Cynical D, you was here last night. You was talking some shit. What up, Cynical D? Oh, we have another caller on the line. We have another caller on the line. We're about to take the caller. And what up, Cynical D? Thanks for coming through. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. So you rap like a white dude at a school lunch table? I rap like a white dude. I rap like a white dude. No, fuck all that shit. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. All right, let's take the caller. Caller with the last number is 3725. Welcome to the Daily Go-Getimism Show. Thank you for calling in. Thank you for holding. What's on your mind tonight? What's good?
Hold on, let me tell you something. I'm from Northport, Alabama, and
hold on, slow down. Hold on, wait. Don't bullshit me tonight. I'm not in the mood.
I'm from Northport, Alabama, and I think you smell like shit.
Oh God.
You think?
I warned y'all. See, it's easy for y'all to do the whole, the whole typing thing. But when it really comes to when you have to actually get your thoughts together to finish a thought, start a thought, and finish a thought, not too many people are good at it. Not in front of people, like in public and shit. It's not as easy as it looks. I know I make it look easy. You might not even think I do good at this, but I know I make it look easy. It's not that easy. What time is it? Here is 2:45 in the morning on the East Coast. Late night. So West Coast guys, Central Time guys, and maybe even Mountain Time guys, they come through. It's still kind of early for them. It's late as shit here. You know what I mean? So it's safer for y'all to go ahead. Listen, if you call into the show and you really want to call in and talk about some good shit, whether we talking about the topic of discussion tonight, which is PlayStation people and Xbox people, or whether you want to get on that political shit, just come through. But normally I would entertain the bullshit, but I don't want to. Not tonight. So I'm like, I understand that nervous shit. Like, look, I get a chance to call in and people will hear me. But no, I'm cutting that dumb shit off tonight. I'm cutting that bullshit off tonight. All right. Storm Tiger. All right. I don't know if that was you on the line, Storm Tiger, but call again. Call again if you real. I mean, L Jr., you on West Coast time? All right, shout out to the West Coast. What state? What city? What we doing? All right. CGT grad says, dude, we ain't want to hear that the BS though. What BS? I don't know. Look, I was here when y'all got here. You ain't gotta stay. Oh God. All right. Caller with the last numbers. It's a Jersey area code, so they local. Let's see. Caller with the last number 0910. Welcome to the Daily Organism Show.
Hey, but this from Jersey.
I know the area code.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, what do you think about that whole debate with Trump and Harris?
Well, I mean, Trump got his ass kicked last night. She baited him. He took the bait every time.
Oh man,
she slaughtered him. She really did. She played with him like a cat plays with a mouse. It was really ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, it was bad.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, man. I thought that was the WWE type of shit.
Like, you ever see a street fighter try to fight a trained boxer? You know what I mean? Like a street fighter doesn't know how to hold his hands. He might do some shit like this, some old crazy shit, leaving himself totally open. And once he gets that, a trained boxer may not even knock him out. He might just give him a real bad rib shot or a gut shot and buckle that ass up. Because if you've ever taken a hard shot to the ribs or to the stomach, you're not doing nothing else for the rest of the day. You fold like a strong hand and one card out of the deck. And she did. She played around with that boy.
I was at Jersey 7-Eleven chasing these 5 guys, man. And I was facing 4 guys on myself. And one of my friend was best facing this one dude. And that shit was fun.
Wait, say what happened again?
But anyway, this happened by New Brunswick. We were 27.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, man, bro, Harris just smacked the shit out of Trump, bro.
She did. And I mean, it was embarrassing to him. It was, because he's used to being in control all the time. And he wasn't in control. She fucked him up from the beginning because
too much ego.
If you saw the very beginning of the debate, she went over to him to shake his hand and introduce herself. She said her name, because you know how he always fucking up her name.
Respect.
Yo, because you know how he's always playing around with her name. He never wants to say her name right. So when she shook his hand, she was like Kamala Harris. You know what I mean? She was like, I'm sorry, she was like Kamala Harris. So, and from there, that set the tone. He didn't think that she was going to speak to him. She thought He thought that maybe she would have an attitude or whatever. And then from there, she just continued to break him down and fuck him up. He's embarrassed. He got his feelings hurt. She did. He did. She.
And I was embarrassed for him.
Yeah. I was glad it happened. I was glad it happened to him. Oh yeah, go ahead.
I love you, sure, and respect, man.
Well, I appreciate you, man. Thanks for calling in. Call in anytime. Thanks for coming through.
Look,
all right. All right, good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah. She did. She beat him. She beat him handily. There was no debate. There was no debate in the debate. She fucked that boy up. And that's why all those Fox hosts, you know, they talking all that shit. Oh, it was 3 against 1. Bitch ass shit. It was 3 against 1. That's every time he loses, there's always an excuse. I never thought that so many broke people, middle class people would be making excuses for a millionaire. Like, that shit's crazy. That shit is crazy. But he got his ass kicked. It ain't the first time. Remember how Mike Tyson fans felt when Buster Douglas knocked him out? Like, I can't believe this happened. And you know, he got locked up right after that. He never got a chance. He never got a chance to beat Buster Douglas. He never got a chance to fight him again. No rematch. Victim complex for real. This shit is crazy. You over this debate? I hear you, man. I mean, people, this show is not about the debate. People don't want to stop talking about this shit, man. They butthurt. They are butthurt. They got their feelings hurt last night. And I'm glad. Because they needed that shit. This motherfucker be getting away with murder. He does. He gets away with fucking murder. All he does is complain about himself all the time. That's all he does. It's a hoax. They all against me. They never Trumpers. They never Trumpers. They never liked me. They never gave me a chance. Man, shut the fuck up. Don't nobody want to hear that shit. Don't nobody want to hear that shit. For real. I mean, I can't even stand a complaining female all the time. I don't want to hear that shit from no man. Shut the fuck up, you pussy. Shut up. I don't want to hear that. Now I don't want to hear it. No. Run along with that shit. Go ahead, dude. Go ahead. Go ahead. CGT Grant says they've been asking for that shit and they got it. Oh, Isaac. That was you? All right, that's what's up, man. Thanks for coming through. Appreciate you. They was asking for that shit and they got it. But they got to stop that sycophant shit anyway. You know, like cult of personality shit. How is it? Man, listen, man. I got a feeling some of these cats got a poster of Trump in their wall and they in their 40s. Like, you gotta stop riding dick. They gotta stop dick riding. These cats, yo, for real. Y'all dudes out there, y'all gotta stop dick riding. That motherfucker don't care about you. That's the one thing, if nothing else, she was right about. She was like, at his rallies, one thing you're never going to hear him talk about is you. Your problems, your concerns, your desires, you're never going to hear. And she was right. He only talks about himself. This motherfucker be at rallies talking about, yo, I look better than Kamala Harris. I look better than Kamala Harris. And people cheering for that shit. I'm like, y'all, what the fuck is going on here? So y'all bitching about the price of gas and food, and y'all cheering because this orange motherfucker talking about he looks better than, like, Y'all paid money to go to those rallies? They ain't free. They are not free. Don't talk about the. Okay. I don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all going at each other. Flip Flap says, I've been seeing so many people talking about eating pets. Crazy how MAGA will believe anything they great. Yeah, you ain't never lied, boy. Anything that Donald Trump says, they fucking believe. That shit is crazy. That's some Nazi shit. I'm not even sure if that's some Nazi shit, because even the Nazis plotted to kill Hitler. Not everybody agreed with that shit he was trying to do. I don't know. I don't know if that debate last night, I don't know if that's going to secure a win for Kamala Harris. I don't know. The race is close, and I think it's going to be close all the way up to November 5th. I think it's going to be like a really, really tight race. I don't think anybody has a particular advantage. We just going to have to wait and see. We're going to have to wait and see. Yeah, man. It says no lie, bro. They need to leave that cult type shit alone. They can't. They in too deep. They are in too deep. Like, this shit is crazy. This shit is fucking crazy. And they not trying to come off of that shit either. You know, I said a long time ago, if Donald Trump was a family member of y'all or like a friend of yours, if you knew him personally, like if you had his phone number, you would probably, no, I'm not even going to say probably. Here's how you would treat Donald Trump. Like, listen, man, you got to stop getting in trouble. You got to learn how to focus on what's important. You have too much to lose and not enough to gain from what you're doing. You know, keep your nose clean. Say what you have to say. Do what you have to do. Stop getting into these stop letting people who don't give a fuck about you, stop making them make you speak to them. They have no business making you speak to them. That's what you would tell them. You would tell them, like, listen, your name is coming up too much. Yo, you don't want to fuck around and go to jail. You know, you would try to keep him on a straight and narrow. But no, y'all, that's not what y'all do. They tell him, oh, no, there's a hoax. Oh, the mainstream media is setting him up. Oh, the Democrats are trying to make him look bad. And I'm like, there is nobody in your life that's like Donald Trump. And if there was somebody in your life like Donald Trump, you would tell them to cut the bullshit and do the right thing for a fucking change and stop getting in trouble. Stop needing help all the time. Stop messing up all the time. Learn how to control your mouth. You don't have to respond to everything that somebody says. That's what you would say if you knew Donald Trump. But instead, y'all tell them, yeah, we like him because, I talked about this last night. People talking about, I like him because he's not a politician. But he's supposed to be doing a politician's job. So you want somebody who's not a politician to do a politician's job. How does that work? Seriously, how does that work? Please, somebody put me on to how that works. Because in any other area of your life, you would insist on somebody who is in that line of work to do what you want them to do. Let me ask you this. Since Trump supporters say that they like Donald Trump because he's not a politician. He's a businessman, not a politician. He's a businessman, not a politician. And that's why you like him. Well, would you let a mechanic wire your house because he's a mechanic, not an electrician? Would you do that? Would you let the expertise of an auto mechanic wire your house, put up a ceiling fan for you, put a 100 or 200 amp service in for you? Would you let him do that? Because he's a auto mechanic, not an electrician. Would you do that? Would you let an electrician or a carpenter put in your water heater, your toilets, your sinks? Would you do that? Because he's a carpenter, not a plumber. That's why I want him to do my plumbing, because he's a carpenter, not a plumber. Would you do that? I'm just trying to make sense of this whole shit about I like him to be a politician, to do a politician's job because he's not a politician. I'm trying to make sense of this. So, you know what I think I'll do tomorrow? Instead of shaving my beard myself, instead of me lining up my shit, trimming my shit, shaving my shit, you know what I think? I think tomorrow I'm going to let a housekeeper cut my hair. Because he's not a barber. He or she cleans houses. So I should have them cut my beard. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah. That's a good idea. And you know what? I think I'm gonna buy a new pair of sneaks. I think I'm gonna buy a new pair of sneaks from a candy store. Because they're a candy store, not a shoe store. Huh? It's fucking ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. Isaac says, "Are you guys still listening to this guy, to this little dude yet?" I mean, why not? I mean, you still here too. Get it? I mean, why are you still here? I mean, here it is, 3 o'clock in the morning. What is it? 3:03 in the morning. You don't have nothing better to do. You can always go to bed. You can always go to bed. All right. Let me see. I don't know. What's up? All right. Well, fuck it. Since evidently we don't get to talk about PlayStation and Xbox tonight, let's switch it up a little bit, because this politics shit is going nowhere. Any NFL fans? Any NFL fans or hip hop music fans? How about that? What do y'all think about? A lot of people are complaining that Kendrick Lamar is going to be performing at the Super Bowl instead of Lil Wayne. Anybody have a problem with that? I've heard a lot of people say, "Oh, Lil Wayne is way better than Kendrick Lamar. He should," and it's in his hometown. Well, Lil Wayne don't live in New Orleans anymore. And right now, I don't think Lil Wayne has out a project. He's not as hot. Let me see. Oh, you a Niners fan? CGT? Okay. You a Niners fan? All right. Wait a minute. Hold up. Renee. Hold up. What's his name? Okay. Well, let me look on here. Renee Navarro says, what happened to the Dolphin player when the police pulled him over? And can you give us your opinion? Oh, you talking about Tyreek Hill. Yeah. Yeah, man. That shit is, I mean, it's a classic case. Classic case of police harassment. You know, profiling, racial profiling. The same shit we've been dealing with for years. But here's the thing about racial profiling, and here's the thing about police brutality and all of that. It doesn't change anything. It's one of the few times that Black people get together and rally together and try to make change, but they don't make changes. We are disunited, happily disunited, unfortunately, and that's not going to stop anytime soon. So, Tyreek Hill was able to get released that day, which is a blessing. He was able to play the game. And it's just it's a fucked up situation. But, he's a Dolphin player, and so I have bigger fish to fry. But he's a good player. Wayne can't perform like he used to. I mean, was he ever really a good performer? Even when he was back with Cash Money. Good performer? I don't know. Back in the wobbly, drop it like it's hot days. I see that we have a caller on the line. Caller. Private number. Remember, we had a caller with a private number before. So, all right, we about to take the caller, but I'm a Philadelphia Eagles fan for life, season ticket holder. Been a season ticket holder for the past almost 30 years. And so Eagles, baby. EAGLES, Eagles. That's how we do it. And I think we're going to the Super Bowl this year. And I'm sure Niners fans, Cowboys fans, and maybe some Green Bay fans have something to say about that. But we just took care of Green Bay. They had it coming. And we gave it to them. All right, let's take the caller. Caller with the block number. Hold on, let me get you over here. Caller with the block number. Welcome to the Daily Go Get-Emism Show. What's on your mind tonight? What's good?
How you doing, man? All I gotta say is the Eagles are not going to the Super Bowl, man.
How you know? How
do I know?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a real good question. In my mind, I don't think they're going. That's all I gotta say. Because I thought not to get your dick in my butt. First class, yo, drinking things and trips out of my ass. Is that what the people of big butt look like?
Oh, he hung up. I didn't even cut him off. So whenever it's a block number, you can best believe the bullshit cometh. Well, I do believe that the Eagles are going to the Super Bowl this year. And I think they're going to win it. I do. I mean, on paper, nobody's better than us. We got the squad. We really do. We got the squad. Ain't nobody better than us. That's for sure. But we did implode last year. But we imploded when we were 10-1 and nobody else was 10-1. So there's that. Well, we're gonna get. We'll be back. We'll be back. All right. Let me see. Oh, let me see what we got. Williams says they played mediocre and still got the dub. They will get better every week. I think so. If you're talking about the Eagles, I think so. What up, Sturm Tiger? CGTI Grad says, we'll find out. The Niners may have something to say about that, sir. I'm sure they'll have something to say. I'm still pissed off about last season. Y'all sent us on our losing streak. I'll give you that. Y'all definitely set us on our losing streak. I was pissed, especially for how we whooped y'all ass in the NFC Championship, the season before. But it won't happen this year. We'll take care of you. He said, I hate when we play y'all. I don't like playing the Niners either. I fucking hate playing y'all. But we do have the better record against y'all in the 2000s. But shit. I'm like, I only have enough room in my heart for the NFC East. I don't have time to be hating the Niners. But y'all get me there, motherfuckers. He said, yo, it's big anxiety, though. That shit is real, man. Fucking Niners. Jerry Jones paying Prescott. Yeah. I mean, I figured Dak was going to get his money some kind of way. But I really thought Jerry was tired of Dak. I don't know, man. Dak, he might be the best player to never make it to the Super Bowl. I don't think he's ever going to make it. And that's crazy. I don't think he's ever going to make it because they can't get past the second round. The Cowboys suck ass, but they have the most loyal. They have the most loyal fans I ever saw. Like, imagine being 30 years old. You never saw the Cowboys make a real run. You've never seen that. And here you are talking about D4L, 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 D4L. Ring the cowbell, D4L. Ring the cowbell. I said the D4L, Cowboys for life. Yeah, when I hear that shit, to me, it sounds trite. Like a wife that cheats on a man. That shit is kind of crazy. And I know they can do better than they do every year. But every year they let you down. And they fans got tears. And they be like, next year we'll get them. Yeah, we going to do it again. We going to win. And they always talk about they 5 rings to their friends. We got 5. Y'all don't only have 1. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, son. Because 2018, February 4th, we came through and won the Super Bowl 2. We was the only one in the NFC East that didn't have a chip. And that shit used to have me running lips and being like, we going to get them next time, but made sure that we got the shit done and we shine. So that's what I'm talking about. All right. Locatina. What up? Brent says playing injured players in playoffs, not a good call. All right. All right. Fuck that shit. Let's go. NFC East all day, baby. NFC East. I don't know. Yo, did the Commanders play? I didn't see. Yo, did the Commanders play? I did not see any Commanders highlights or whatever. Did they have like a first round bias? I mean, a first game bias or something like that? Who did the Washington Commanders play in their first game?
The Commanders lost 37-20 last Sunday against the Buccaneers.
Oh, they played the Buccaneers. I didn't see that score anywhere. Yeah, they kind of got their ass. They got smacked up a little bit. They got smacked up a little bit. I thought the Commanders might make some noise. I guess it's only the first game. It's only the first game. They might do a little something. They might do a little something. I don't know. I mean, I hope they don't. I always have this little saying. About the NFC East. I always say, Redskins suck. No, I'm sorry. I got it wrong. It goes like this. Giants suck. Redskins swallow and the Cowboys take it in the ass. Go Eagles. Giants suck. Redskins swallow and the Cowboys take it in the ass. Go Eagles. Redskins suck. Giants suck. Redskins swallow and the Cowboys take it in the ass. Go Eagles. Giants suck. Redskins swallow in the... But it's not the Redskins anymore. So it's like, Giants suck. Commanders. I'm not calling them the Commanders. I'm not doing that shit. That shit sounds dumb. That shit sounds dumb. That shit sounds dumb. All right, we about to get on about it here, man. We may have done enough for the night. You know, we may have done enough for the night. We have another caller on the line. Let me see what they want to talk about this time. Yes, you can call in too. Tell a friend. You can call in. I'll get you in. Yeah, you know when? When you call in 319-527-6199. Get your shine on. Yo, I'm ready to get my rhyme on, but I gotta answer this phone. Time on. All right, let's go. Caller with the last number is 3725. Welcome to the Daily Go-Getimism Show. What's on your mind tonight? What's good?
In West Philadelphia, born and raised, on the playground is where I put dicks in my butt. Chilling out, maxed up.
That shit, if I had on pearls, I would clutch them. I don't want to clutch my bones to that. He must not know he's muted because he's still on the line. Like I'm not. I don't know. Should I let him back in? Should I let him back in? I don't want to. Should I let him back in? What y'all think? Give him a chance. What do you think? Unmute him? All right, let's see.
A dick in my butt. But where do dicky butt button all that? Is this the type of dick you're gonna put in my butt? I don't think so. We'll see when I get there. I hope to prepare to put a dick in my butt. I said I hope to prepare to put a dick in my butt. I said I hope to prepare a dick in my butt. Dick in my butt.
You told me to unmute him. Please hit the like button, y'all. Share the show. Subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, there's no reason why we should only have nine likes up in here. I know. Listen, just for allowing that shit, I should get a like. I mean, goodness gracious. Wappen, what happened? I feel like I got violated. Yeah, it's 10 now. Well, now it's 11. Woo! All right. Oh, we got up to 14. Good looking out. So what do y'all just forget to like the show when y'all come in? Thanks. Appreciate y'all. Likes. Let's get up some likes. Get up some likes. You know what I mean? I promise to work hard. Let's see. What we got? Hold on. Let me get y'all something. Right. When was the last time y'all saw one of these? Third grade? All right. Let me get it. We about to get on up out of here. Good looking out, Brent. Good looking out. Good looking out. All right. Oh, that was a finger piano. It's actually called another name, and it escapes me right now. My bad. Well, I just call it a finger piano. I fucks with it. I'm singing. Oh man, Sharp Six says water drops at rocks under the waterfall. All right, Brent says can't say Cowboys suck when they the only team that has a 20 season winning streak back to back. 20 season? You mean a 12 game winning streak? They don't suck in the regular season, but they can't get past the second round. They can't get past the second round. Dak, what season is this for Dak Prescott? How many seasons has Dak Prescott played in the NFL? He got drafted in 2016. So this is his 8th season. Come on, man. Come on, man. Eight years. Come on. 8 years? And you never made it past the divisional round? So it's like a waste of time. At some point, you gotta win playoff games. And the Cowboys as a whole, their record in the 2000s is so dismal as far as the playoffs. Their playoff records in the 2000s is straight ass. They're the worst. And, you know, the Cowboys have had pockets where they weren't good. Like they were great in the 70s, but their record in the 70s when they went to all of those, because they went to 5 Super Bowls in the 70s alone. 5 Super Bowls, they won 2. They were 2 and 3 before the 90s came and they won those 3. And that's how they got the 5. But you listen to Cowboys fans, you would think they never lost the Super Bowl because they only talk about those 5 rings. Their record was 2 and 3 all the way up until 1993 when they won those back-to-back Super Bowls. So, you know, it's not as sweet, but they didn't go to any Super Bowls in the 80s. They went to 3 Super Bowls in the 90s. They won all 3. No Super Bowls, no NFC championships, no divisional round wins in the 2000s. They are literally has-beens. Literally. The only team in NFL history 20 seasons. I don't understand that. I don't know what you're trying to say. The Dallas Cowboys hold the NFL record for most consecutive winning seasons with 20 from 66 to 85. During that time, they reached the playoffs 18 times, won 13 NFC championships, and reached Okay, but we in the 2000s, my dude. That would be like me talking about how much money I made in the 80s or the 90s. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody cares. Renee Navarro says, George Bush likes the Cowboys. Yes, yes. So does Governor Chris Christie, former governor. Father and son kingship. All right, man, we about to get on up out of here. Let's get on up out of here. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious September 11th. Speaking of September 11th, 9/11 was yesterday or today, depending on how you look at it. And because of that debate on Tuesday night, I didn't hear anything about 9/11 today. Did y'all? Normally, you know, this is a day of memorial. They keep showing the planes hitting the towers, and you know what I mean, you know. Not today. They like, fuck all of that shit. Yo, the debate last night, that was crazy. Am I lying? I don't know. I watch a lot of political news. That 9/11 shit was on the back burner. All right. Wait. Okay. Let's do it like this. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious September 11th, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They get number one out the box. My cousin Faye Dismute, happy birthday to you. And also Darlene Lola Roman, happy birthday to you. And also Ralph Griffin III, happy birthday, my brother. And Muslima Latifa, happy birthday to you. And also Tawanda Sanders Williams, happy birthday. And Tamika Simmons Shipman, happy birthday. And Honey Williams and my girl Patty Candell, happy birthday. And Ivy Wholeness, happy birthday. And Felicia Dillard. And that's last but not least. I want to say happy birthday to all of y'all. And I hope that today finds you all a good health, happiness, mind, body, soul, and spirit. And that goes out to each and every person out there born on this glorious September 11th, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on and do the damn, the rock out. Rock on and do the damn rock out. Rock on and do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. Anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours. And remember, man, listen, we were supposed to be talking about PlayStation versus Xbox. That's what we was talking about. That's what we was talking about. But we kind of went left, then we went right. Sometimes we have to talk about what you want to talk about tonight. So we talk a little bit about politics and a little bit of sports in a little shorts. I know that one day we will be focused right on the line, but this time we went a little bit right, little bit left. We got to do things to keep things in step. But I'm glad all of y'all came by. Not make sure that I feel good and kind of fly. I will get up in the morning. I'll be thinking about the night before and keep it going. And I think it's snowing. Well, maybe 2 or 3 months from now, but For now, I will keep it in step and say, yo, thanks for coming through the DG show. And just like before, we raise the score and make sure we keep running and keep gunning. It's kind of stunning the way things materialize. Girls, guys, eyes on the prize. Make sure that you win and do whatever you got to do to win. Don't try to spin. You know Kamala Harris kicked that ass of that kid Trump because he's nothing but a hump. And from the jump, I knew that he was weak. And the first time I see those accordion arms when he speak, he be like, what the fuck is? Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all. Love y'all right back to life. We will be back tomorrow night with another Daily Go Get 'Emism show. Listen, we will be back tomorrow night with another Daily Go Get 'Emism show. We'll be back. We'll be back. Our country is a failing country.
90 seconds.
We are literally a third world country. We are literally a third world country. We are literally a third world country. The fuck out of here. Yo. Don't. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all. I love y'all right back to life. We will be back tomorrow night. Hit the like button, share the show, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. All right, it's time for me to clock out. I could take off my uniform. Yeah. And you can take off yours. I can loosen up. Everything is going to be all right for real. Yup. All right. Take yours off for you. We was dressed, but now you know how we do. Blog Talk, we gonna get you out of here. Yeah. And for my YouTubers, you know just how we do, but thanks for coming on through. See you on the other side, my boobers. Peace, y'all. Hit the like button, share the show, subscribe to the channel. Come back tomorrow. Peace. Salute.